Hi, and welcome to the Balancing Act Local Edition. I'm Monte Tavor. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and influencers who are making a difference. So let's see who's making news right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, a Spanish immersion program with a major emphasis on language, visual and performing arts, science, and exploration. Today on The Balancing Act.
Good education is so crucial, and these children are learning in a new way. Let's watch and see what we can learn too.
Picture your child not only learning Spanish, but also enjoying the great outdoors alongside their peers. Introducing a new way to learn with hands-on experiences and exciting interactions with nature.
Monte Tavor mission centers on the belief that each child naturally is unique. We recognize that success and growth comes from encouragement and positive reinforcement. We nurture their capacity, fostering an environment where they can explore the world around them with wonder and curiosity. In 1994, our program was established in Oakland, California by a Nicaraguan woman, Angela Howell, our mother, along with my 3 siblings. And our mission was to provide inclusive bilingual education for children of all cultural groups. We noticed that existing Spanish language programs focus primarily on the Latino community, leaving others without access to this language. Nearly 30 years later, we take immense pride in our achievement. Children in our program learn Spanish by age 3 or upon graduation at age 5. This invaluable skill opens doors to educational benefits and bridges cultural gaps.
One of my passions is helping children learn Spanish, and it's always rewarding to see them grow up speaking fluently. And I'm also responsible for creating different type of activities throughout the year based on the season. And additionally, I'm the dance director for the summer dance events that children enjoy being a part of. I feel that it's important for children to learn Spanish at a young age because it develops early language skills, and it also believed to help boost their memory, creativity, and self-esteem. Becoming bilingual at a young age offers multiple benefits that extend well into adulthood. Creativity advantages. Learning 2 languages encourages mental flexibility as the brain constantly switches between linguistic systems. There is a myth that learning 2 languages in childhood leads to confusion or language delay. So research has shown that children who grow up with second language exposure have a successful journey in their language, art, science, and math studies. Children need to hear new words repeatedly before using them. Parents and teachers can repeat words while showing children what they mean. Learning 2 languages in childhood is beneficial and does not cause confusion or delay. It enriches cognitive abilities and opens doors to diverse cultural experiences.
All programs at Monte Tavor are focused on how children learn best. They are encouraged to work through obstacles and challenges and given the freedom to problem solve on their own.
At Monte Tavor, our approach centers on fostering holistic development in children. We nurture social, cognitive, emotional, and physical growth by weaving together an emerging curriculum that aligns with each child's unique interests. This dynamic provides a balanced structure where both children and teachers actively participate. Together, we create an environment that celebrates curiosity, exploration, and meaningful learning. The different programs that we offer, the play-based, the place-based, the naturals approach, and the forest program, all in conjunction with the Spanish immersion, all have great benefits and advantages. In the play-based, children learn through play. They have free choice with toys and equipment that is child or teacher-led, where we create something phenomenal in the infant, toddler, and preschool age groups. In the place-based program, we feel that the environment, the atmosphere, the setup, the interpersonal setting play an important role in creating an inviting stage for children to learn. We prioritize an inviting outdoors experience that can safely accommodate children in all different programs that we offer. The freedom of expression through exercise, art, music, dance, table toys. Those are part of the play-based program. The Naturalist and Forest program approach concentrate on nature learning and the outdoors experience. Children learn about insects and animal habitats based on the seasons across all our programs. Children in the forest program are in a forest environment where they are constantly learning and in touch with all their senses. We develop our curriculum on the seasons because they each naturally brings a different outdoor experience. Children begin learning to appreciate temperature, rain, wind, cloudy days, and different creatures found in each season. There are even activities that can be fun and easily implemented, like water play in the summer months, worms and snails in the rainy season, puddles to jump in, getting wet in the rain, or while taking a hike in a forested area.
At Monte Tavor, we believe that early education should include hands-on experiences and interactions with peers, adults that are both constructive and educational. Our goal is to provide children with a safe, nurturing environment where they can learn and grow. We believe that by exposing children to a variety of experiences, we can help them develop important skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. Our teachers are dedicated to creating a fun and engaging learning environment that encourages children to explore and discover new things. Our teachers focus on building every child's self-esteem and confidence through positive feedback and rewards. They nurture the natural strengths. They should have dedication, compassion, patience, and good interpersonal skills, and should interact with children in pleasant, fun, and interesting ways. Our teachers come from unique experiences and different walks of life. Some started with Monte Tavor as aides and then began obtaining their child development practices, while others have their BA or AA in early childhood education and sociology.
I teach the play-based, place-based learning, and the forest program concepts, which includes literature, reading, writing, art, songs, dramatic play, and being in nature and nature-based themes. One of the activities that make the most impact in children are studying the cycle of life, because they get to learn the cycle of an insect, plant, animal, and how they evolve and play a part on Earth. Another activity is observing the weather and the causes and effects of climate change, because they get to see how it impacts our planet. For example, lately we've been having a lot of rain, so the kids were amazed to see how the rain turned the plants greener and they started growing, and they also noticed how it created a small creek next to our trail that we take when we walk to our classroom. I believe nature and being outdoors promote learning because children feel more free, relaxed, connected to nature, and they have fun while still learning the same things a child will learn sitting inside a classroom. For example, instead of sitting in a classroom with a teacher writing on the board, children are more active, hands-on, having fun while learning. In our nature program, children use anything around them that is nature-based, such as sticks, rocks, acorns, leaves, to create letters, words, sentences, stories, numbers, simple math, shapes, and they learn colors and more. They also use the same objects to do sensory play, music, dramatic play, arts and crafts, physical activities, and so on.
At Monte Tavor, there is an on-site teachers training program where I'm learning new skills on how to work with kids. I teach play-based learning, which includes writing, reading, colors, learning letters, numbers, songs, art, and more. The activity that I see that makes the most impact in children is reading time, which is also one of the favorite activities to do during the day. During that time, we practice our pronunciation, asking questions, and more.
Building upon the success of their preschool program, Monte Tavor has just introduced another exciting addition to their educational curriculum.
The Forest Preschool Program concept is an outdoor learning program that emphasizes nature-based learning and exploration, all while playing in a nature setting. It is one where a child's classroom is in a woodland, a garden, or an outdoor environment, where the best teacher is the place, the environment, the creatures, and plants to be discovered there, all while using their senses. And what exactly is it? Forest preschools have become a global movement, and studies have shown that children have a deeper benefit from being outdoors. At an outdoor classroom or forest school, children are immersed in a forest holistic learning environment, and one that is filled with creativity and emergently unplanned and unstructured learning. About 10 years ago, we were thinking about our logo, and with that came the idea of having children in a campo, a field, surrounded by mountains or a forest, kind of a dream location, really. 10 years later, we were moved from one of our sites, and this led us on a search for a special place. And we found one in the Oakland Hills, one that is next to hiking trails, wildlife, and gorgeous pine and oak trees. I feel that an outdoor classroom gets children very focused and connected in the curriculum. Besides the daily explorations and discoveries, children can print, draw, paint, dance, pretend play, and learn colors, numbers, and letters, just like in any other traditional preschool classroom. But the outdoor classroom has children more relaxed and in control of their emotions. Children seem fresh, and their minds seem to expand to grasp new ideas and concepts. In our case, we introduced this concept to our graduating class last summer. Children explored, played, and had so much fun. We discovered that the place was the main teacher. Teachers didn't have to do anything or lead the explorations or discoveries, and many were playing among themselves easily. This provoked our teaching approach to a "this is it" moment. We were ready for children not to only learn naturally, but also feel happy, be in a whole different mindset. We began learning and reading more and discovered that many preschools were adopting this concept, not only statewide or nationwide, but globally. The teaching approach is one where the teacher is the facilitator. Nature or the outdoors is the main teacher, and the environment is the classroom where it provides a natural setting. Children ages 18 months and older can benefit from this program. Children starting at this age are rapidly gaining physical skills, and in almost no time, we see them become so coordinated. The physical skills acquired are immeasurable. Toddlers and preschoolers would not only be at their greatest emotional being, because they will be more relaxed and happy in such settings, but they will also acquire so much knowledge and skills in a more natural way than being in a traditional preschool classroom.
A good environment is one that promotes new learning, ideas, activities on a daily basis, and one where children arrive looking for things to discover, build, and solve. The learning can take place in a wide range of areas of interest, subjects, and themes. Nature is the best teacher. Nature promotes learning by exploration and curiosity. And this curiosity allows children to be easily engaged and entertained long enough to have long-lasting impressions at every moment. In other words, when your classroom becomes natural, it's easier to learn because there are so many things to keep you interested and because you're having such a great time. We know from research that being in a natural environment, gardens, schoolyards, or outdoor classrooms enhances a child's brain development, academic performance, communication, emotional resilience, and even reduces the symptoms of ADHD. We have been working on building the best environment and classroom experience where children have the opportunity to participate in the forest, using hammocks to sleep in, and an all-weather sleeping bag, or comforters to be used during nap time. This program touches on the gardener side of learning, the outdoor kid, and the nature-based learner. However, the curriculum in our programs, the play-based, the nature-based, and the forest program still focus on language, Spanish immersion, literature, reading, math, music, emerging themes. All of those are in one single environment. Learning is contextually inspired, self-directed, and teacher-supported.
Parents parents can't say enough great things about their children's unique experiences at Monte Tavor.
It was a top priority for us to find a Spanish immersion program so that our kid would have multiple opportunities to speak. They're able to communicate with their relatives relatively well in Mexico. It's been really, really great having them be able to feel like they can express themselves, have the vocabulary, understand everything that their family's saying. So my older child started coming here in 2017. We noticed right away that they had the culture and the feel of a family daycare, but has more support of a larger school. My daughter was kindergarten ready when she was 5. They serve food here, which has been amazing. Both of our kids have eaten a lot of vegetables and come home and talked about that and requested it. That was a bonus that we didn't know we needed, but we are really thankful for it now. Both of our kids have made best friends here, and my partner and I also have made friends with their parents, so we've all come out of this place with lasting friendships. And at the school, it's been really great with support. They helped us with potty training. There's a lot of academic, individualized support, especially around social emotional learning how to control your feelings and work with other kids. And overall, yeah, we've had the best of all the worlds, like a small family daycare, cooking food from their home country, and also like a bigger daycare where they're having curriculum and playtime, a lot of play-based learning, which we really, really enjoy. They're just more ready, to go to school when they leave here, and so we're really thankful for that.
When I was pregnant for the first time, I knew that I wanted my daughter to attend a Spanish immersion daycare and preschool. This is because I spent over a year living in Costa Rica, and I became nearly fluent in Spanish, and I realized how important it is to speak a second language, especially here in Oakland. Diversity is so important, and I want my children to embrace the multiple cultures in our community and worldwide. We fell in love with Monte Tavor, getting a tour of their facility and all of the toys and areas for them to play, the very large courtyard in the center that is just a wonderful place for our children to learn and grow. So I knew right then and there after my tour that Monte Tavor would be the best place. We've been a family with Monte Tavor for over 7 years, and it's been a wonderful experience. Every teacher and the directors have always been so wonderful and loving towards our children. They really try to do everything to make sure that they are well cared for. The girls coming home talking about the comida, which they love the food that they make here for everybody. And my older daughter was very well prepared for kindergarten by the time she graduated from the program. I love the play-based program because it's just allows my daughters to just be themselves and to explore on their own terms.
I am a big fan of the outdoors. It's played a big part in my life and making me who I am, and I think it's important to expose kids to the outdoors and to nature and to different things in life. And it's so much cooler than having the kids spend their time indoors all day. We really liked the property that they had and the access to the trails. It makes things more fun, I feel like, for my daughter. The teachers here are very professional. There's not a lot of kids per teacher, so we feel like they get very good one-on-one time with the teachers. You really do feel like your child's in good hands. The providers, the teachers really do care. The kids come back very happy. They're eager to tell me about her day. She brings, every day there's different kinds of drawings or gluing activities or some kind of puzzles that she proudly brings back to display. I think it is a place that your child will be happy and you will be happy sending them there. Over the last year, I feel like my daughter made a lot of leaps in writing, in her vocabulary, in speaking Spanish specifically. And the other thing, we felt that it is important for our daughter, this is a bilingual program, and we felt that it was I feel strongly that it's important to growing up in the Bay Area to be able to learn Spanish and become more proficient in Spanish. And the Spanish immersion part of it is very very important to us. My favorite program is the forest program. It is something the kids go out in the forest for the day. They do activities there. They look for bugs, dig for worms. They actually take their nap time in hammocks. I think it is very, very unique, a very unique program.
Our plan is to add TK in the near future, kindergarten the following year, and add a grade each year thereafter. We also will be using hybrid classrooms for academic learning, or when the weather is bad. These classrooms will be one that may have a covered space, a cabin, or just an open room. We invite families with children 18 months and beyond to visit any of our locations, and more so to envision their child learning in an outdoor classroom where all activities take place outdoors. Learning will not only become easier while enjoying the fresh air and nature at its best, but children will gain a love for learning. The rest will come naturally.
We hope Monte Tavor will continue to provide amazing experiences with children and their families, and that these experiences will truly last a lifetime.
To learn more about Monte Tavor, visit the website at montetavor.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.